Your SmackDown. I got my notes.
Cool.
I got my notes. You can't handle the truth. Hey, sorry, you were talking when I started the show.
It's okay. It's okay.
It is the StewKast, episode 45, and we're live. We're live. And sorry, we had a little bit of a late start. Sorry about that. Hey, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. This is the StewKast Wrestling Podcast on the Combat Zone Network, a subsidiary of the Fans First Sports Network. I am Lou Marconi at LMarconi251 on Instagram, at LMarconi1973 on X. You could also find Corey Castle, my co-host, friend, and hetero partner, at Corey Castle everywhere. You could also find his other content on Evolving with Corey Castle. You can find that on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. You can find us the same places, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. You can find my other content, and you can also find our show on Rumble, which is every Sunday, the Sunday Stew Pod. Oh, so we got some wrestling stuff to talk about.
I have to say real quick.
Sure.
StreamYard has been not letting me change the status from YouTube to have this public. So it's only being, it's live on Facebook, but you can't even see it.
Yeah. I'm not seeing comments. I'm not seeing comments yet, but we're on Facebook and stuff. And yeah, we're seeing it's working.
I'm going to say verbally, middle finger to you, StreamYard, because you're making things way more complicated than they need to be multiple times here. So middle finger to StreamYard.
All right. There's something I wanted to ask you about. I saw this TikTok, and I have no idea how true this is. Probably not. Saying that TKO is in serious financial trouble.
It's probably BS. Yeah,
saying they're $3 billion with a B dollars in debt is the reason why these people were being released when they are, and they're doing what they're doing at WWE. And I'm like, I doubt it. I saw that. And that's why you can't believe a lot of well, can I say shit? I just did.
I think you don't say it when you ask if that's what you can say. You're like, the guy's an idiot. Can I say he's an idiot?
Yeah. Well, this is a girl. This is a woman. And I was just like, yeah, you got to be careful what you find on the internet. A lot of it's BS. I think what's going on next weekend with WWE? What are we going to? We're going to watch that. It's not Saturday night's main event, is it?
No, it's.
I know it's going to be Goldberg and Gunther. Yeah, Gunther won back the WWE title, and that the plan was to have Gunther and Goldberg at Saturday night's main event.
That's something.
Yeah,
I mean, hopefully he doesn't beat Gunther. 1, 2. I hope he doesn't like strong man Gunther around. Like, it's not productive to your current talent to have a guy who's in his 60s throwing them around.
Let's see. Let's see what's coming up. June 28th, Night of Champions. King of the Ring is happening now. Worlds Collide. I don't know when that is.
Money in the Bank just happened.
Yeah. Money in the Bank happened like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Premier live events. Yeah.
Premium live events.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to see WWE next events. Well, we're talking about SmackDown and Raw here. Yeah, let's see. Well, this according to AI, it's this. Let's see. Yeah, next NXT Premium Live events on Peacock. Let's see. Yeah, I think it is Night of Champions, June 28th, but I'm not sure when Saturday night's main event will be. It's got to be. There's bad, yeah, because some of the ones that I'm seeing on the site are old. So
Mhm.
yeah, so it's got to be that one's the 28th. So okay, so we're talking. So we could do SmackDown and Raw next week, and then we could do that one, the Night of Champions. I will say this. I watched the SmackDown and the John Cena promo at the beginning. Did you catch any of that?
Yeah, yeah.
When he was talking about his strategy, and then R-Truth comes out and attacks him, which is pretty good. He attacked him later in the show too, and then they had Randy Orton. I saw that when they were doing the qualification, the qualifier for King of the Ring.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah, I like that. I just put a note in here that RKO in midair looked awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
that looked
He,
great. Yeah,
he's a master at it. Yeah. He's a
yeah.
master at the timing on it.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's been doing it for how many years? So
Many. And perfectly timed every time.
yeah. Oh yeah. It's become second nature to you if you do it long enough.
Yeah.
That Jacob Fatu promo, I saw that doing something with the Bloodline and
Right.
then Jade
The
Cargill,
solo
Solo Sequoia,
Sokoa.
Sequoia, whatever. I call him Sequoia. I close enough. Fuck off.
There's a radio ad that plays here in Philly for a
Mhm.
place called Sequoia Outback. It's like a camping store. And
Well,
every
it's like
time you say that, I think of the
it's a it's I yeah it's a quirk I have when I fuck up people's names.
it's,
Uh,
it's you'll double down.
yeah, well, the Jade Cargill went over, and I think that was Queen of the Ring qualifier. In that, it was
Right.
a three-way, and then there was the Tiffany Stratton Naomi promo, Money in the Bank tease with,
Hmm.
and I put in here Nia Jackson. The note I put in was blah.
Meh.
Meh. Yeah.
Meh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the Loomis and Garvey over in a tag match to kind of really okay, and then I had the CM Punk promo, and I liked that what he said. The truth hurts. I like that
Mhm.
line that he's because our truth put him in put Cena in an STF. He attacked him
And
twice on the same
and
show
he was screaming. I don't know if you heard it. He was screaming as he was putting him in the STF. He was like, "I'm sorry."
for putting him in an STF.
Yeah, he was holding him in it, and he was screaming, "I'm sorry," because I guess that's what
Yeah,
in the promo that CM Punk did maybe last week. He said that John Cena was screaming, "I'm sorry," when he put him in the STF
yeah, yeah,
and when he tapped out at Elimination Chamber.
yeah. Then there was the Alexa Bliss over Charlotte, which that kind of surprised me a little
Well,
bit.
it was a part of a four-way match, right?
Yeah, I think
There
so.
was
Yeah,
there
yeah.
was
But
four
Alexa
people,
Bliss went over. She pinned Charlotte in that
right?
match. Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, you knew it wasn't going to be Candice LeRae winning that one. Darn it! I was rooting for Candice LeRae the whole time, or as
Yeah,
Jim Cornette calls her, Candy LaRue.
Candy Larue. Candy Larue. Yeah, I thought I heard some thundering out there. I was hoping to cut my grass. Well, we'll see what happens. But
The
then I
weather
think,
makes a
yeah,
liar out of all of us sometimes.
yeah, I know the Cody Rhodes. I had that last part in there with over in the King of the Ring qualifier was
Mhm.
so that made sense. So
Um,
go ahead, make your comments.
very predictable. Predictable. You could have not watched that match and know exactly what was going to happen in it. Um, am I right?
You're
Do
right.
you agree with me?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I just put it like as soon as you saw the beginning, you're like,
Right. You
okay,
saw
yeah,
that the results going the way that they went.
yeah,
Not
it
to
was
say that that was bad. Not to say that that was bad. It was just sometimes pro wrestling can be predictable.
yes. Well, yes, but at the same time, you try not to be too predictable because if you like, how many times have
Lose
people?
the audience if you get too predictable.
Yeah, and I remember how many times growing up when you knew Hogan was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
You knew Hogan
And
was
then
going
you
to
got
go
sick of
over.
Hogan being a good, squeaky clean, good guy.
Eventually,
Just
yeah.
come out and say the N-word publicly, sir. Soil your reputation. I'm tired of watching you win and rip the shirts.
Well, every product has a shelf life, and I think Hogan, by the time that happened when he did the heel turn in NWO, that was the perfect time because he just it was time. It was his gimmick.
Yeah.
His gimmick was way stale. It was 10 years old.
And like his body changed, like his
Style
work
had to
changed.
change. He had to stay. He had to change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything. He was the blueprint for what a pro wrestler should do and what a pro wrestler like he really. I mean, as much as I want to bash him for things that everybody wants to bash him for, like I have to take my hat off to Hogan. Like he showed us the way it should be. Like
Oh, I agree.
up until the scandal.
With the N word.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm not even gonna go on that. That's just yeah. People say stupid shit all the time, and yeah, but he was being recorded. He didn't know he was being recorded, and if I remember correctly, he was talking about. He said that, but I think he was talking in the context with his daughter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
every situation is situational. Like he was going through some stuff, and um, it sounded like as he was saying it. If you actually heard the tape, and I'm not being an apologist for this, but it
Mm-hmm.
sounded like as he was saying it, it sounded like that was a word that never left his mouth before. Like I grew up in a house, not in the house, but I grew up around a family who said that word regularly, and you knew that it wasn't a word that they had never said before. Um, it's just some people just say that word pretty casually, and it definitely didn't sound like that was a word that Hogan used on the regular.
Yeah, hang on. I just found it. July 12th is the Saturday Night's main event with Goldberg and Gunther.
Crack research.
Yeah, my phone.
Crack research.
My phone. So that's it. Speaking of which, isn't that what? Yeah, that's what they were doing with Raw. The Gunther promo with Goldberg was in there, but that wasn't the beginning of it. Yeah, they're pushing that, and but the beginning of the show, they had the Io Sky with Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. You got a straw? Is that a straw or is
No,
that?
I'm doing a Dutch Mantel thing.
Oh, okay.
It's a piece of wood.
People listening, it's a piece of wood. He's just chewing on some wood there.
Dirty Dutch, Dirty Dutch
Dutch.
Corey Castle. That's my new gimmick.
Yeah, because they're working the angle between Liv and Io. So like, just give her the belt, just give her what she wants. She's gonna get it anyway.
They're saying now, and I just read it today, that Liv Morgan is going to be out. She tore her rotator cuff or something. Like her shoulder came out of the socket.
Did she do that last night?
I think so. Yeah, I think that.
Well, they'll have to change things.
Just saw that this morning.
Oh, interesting.
So,
interesting.
It'd be. Stay tuned. Keep an eye on what's going on because we're not sure. It's interesting to see because that doesn't mean just because she's not going to be in the ring doesn't mean she's not going to be on TV because like the angle is a forgive the wording. It's a hot angle. Like it's on the. I don't mean hot and like it's a sexy angle, but I mean it's like a fresh angle that they're doing. It's the good thing, like the triangle that they're doing with Roxanne Perez and Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan.
Yeah,
I don't see them straying from that.
No, well, they'll work something. Hopefully, she's okay. So, there was a really good women's angle too with Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley because they did the revolving door booking, which that means that if Rodriguez cause Rhea Ripley to lose. She's going to come out and cause her to lose, and that's what happened with Asuka.
Mhm.
That was good. That was really the crowd reaction was huge. The pop for Rhea Ripley was huge. Yeah, then the Gunther promo and Goldberg, which I'm going to be interested to see how Goldberg works now in his 60s.
I
Is
don't.
he
You know
60?
what? He never worked very hard before. Like
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to change the world. I think it's going to be very,
yeah,
very paint by numbers, point A to point B, just like Gunther does.
yeah, and they're
I
doing
mean,
it.
not like just like that Goldberg does.
Well, people don't remember, like back when Goldberg, when he made his hot run in the 90s, he was hurting himself and other people a lot when that was happening. And I was hearing the stories,
Mhm.
and it was just oof. He was just he got pushed to the moon before he was ready. And he just really he was so green at the time. So I hope it's better now. I mean, we all heard about the Bret Hart injury, so and Bret's
Bill
still
Goldberg. Bill Goldberg.
yeah. What do you got? What do you
I'm still trying to make this the us doing this now how it's live on Facebook, but it's only live to me. I can't let other people show it or comment or anything.
Yeah, I'm not
So
seeing comments. I'm not seeing comments or anything.
it's all StreamYard. They keep switching things without saying what they are, and now part of the switch is they don't let you change it from only me to public, which then
Mhm.
means you can't interact with people. They're sabotaging you without
Uh,
it's
we
but
also have
they want you to probably upgrade some plan. They probably want you to pay more money.
yeah. There's two more things with AJ Styles.
Corporate
The
greed and
corporate
such.
greed. Yeah, AJ Styles over in a match with Dom Mysterio. Well, over
Mhm.
he went over in his match, but I'm just saying that he was doing an angle with Dom Mysterio for the Intercontinental belt, so they're going to lead to
Right.
that.
And I remember at the time, and I said this at the time, and I don't know if I said it to you, but I'm pretty sure I did. Uh, the other guy in the match was Penta, and who was the other guy? There was four people in that match. It was
With AJ,
AJ, Penta, Dominic Mysterio, and somebody else.
hmm.
And I was like, whatever it was, like Penta got something happened to him on the outside with Chad Gable, and then AJ Styles wound up getting the pin on Dominic, and I was like, why not let the other guy who's not a champion get pinned to have AJ advance in this match? Like I'm always against, and I've said it to you before, having your champion get pinned in the center of the ring and not losing the championship is corny to me. It's dumb. It shows them as a beatable champion. It it delegitimizes your championships.
Oh, always. I hate
Hmm.
that. I always hated that.
Same.
Honky Talk Man told the story when he was the Intercontinental Champion. He'd be doing non-title match jobs on house shows all the time, and he hated that. He hated it.
Yeah, it's I don't like it at all. I don't like it one bit. No, sir, not one bit. Like it I think it causes as somebody who's been a champion before in pro wrestling,
Mhm.
it creates you feeling like they have a lack of confidence in you as a champion to look
Mhm.
strong.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with you on that.
Mhm.
The last thing on that show, if I'm not mistaken, I had was the Uso who lost his belt to Gunther, which
Gunda.
Gunther, yeah. He went over Bronson Reed.
Mhm.
And the Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn had a melee with it that looked pretty good. Also, Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes did the standoff at the end of the show. Uh,
I I like Bronson Reed, or I like Bronson Reed a lot. I
mhm,
think
so do
Braun
I.
Breaker's pretty good, but his strikes need work. like real hard. Like he just needs somebody to show him that his stuff's not as good as he thinks it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that comes with time. Like he just has not cooked long enough. Like they need to put him back
I
in
was
the microwave and hit that one button or add 30 seconds. He
yeah.
needs to cook a little bit longer.
Well, no, he just needs some more time. I mean,
Right.
I was saying that he's kind of still. He still needs a little bit more seasoning, but overall, I mean, he's got the pedigree for it. There's no doubt about it. It's kind of weird
Did
now
you see
seeing.
that they signed Scott Steiner's son too?
No.
That got announced. They signed Scott Steiner's son also.
Why does WWE do this when it's their kid and they don't call him Steiner? Like I remember when it was Kurt Henning's kid and they called
Mike
him Curtis
McGillicuddy.
Axel. Yeah, Mike. I'm like, it's not. What the fuck? I mean, I'm just like, that's Larry the Axe Henning's grandson. That's Kurt Henning's kid.
Right. I think it's the same reason StreamYard is not letting our Facebook go live to the public. It's corporate greed. It has something to do with owning intellectual property. It has something to do with monetizing name recognition.
I agree. You're probably right. They want to own the rights to it, and that way, if you leave, they got it, and you get to go somewhere else and do something else. But it looks like next week we'll be back here. We'll be doing Raw and SmackDown again. Talk about any other wrestling news. Any other wrestling news you wanted to talk about?
Um.
Oh, check it out. Check it out. Jake's commenting. Hey, Jake. Yeah, I agree with that. Why can't kids go by their legacy names? I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Kurt Hennig Jr.
Yeah,
that would have hit. Even just calling him Kurt Hennig and spelling it with a K instead of with a C would have been cool.
Yeah. I just said, I was watching this
Mr.
video.
Semi-perfect.
Mr. Semi-perfect. I just kind of maybe I saw this video of Brock Lesnar's daughter shot putting, throwing a shot putting. My God, she looks like her dad.
Yeah, there's no denying that that's her.
Yeah, there's no denying paternity there. Oh my God, she. Do you think she'll end up in the ring?
Likely that she will.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, they've kind of gone silent on Brock Lesnar altogether since the Vince McMahon scandal things started swirling.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. Really.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be a shock to see her end up in NXT.
Nah.
Also, did you want to talk about?
Go ahead.
Did you want to talk about Worlds Collide? Did you want to talk about any of that? Did you get a chance to watch Money in the Bank?
We talked about that last week.
Oh,
yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, I mean, I had my notes from it. I already get deleted them. God, you're telling me to remember something from 2 weeks ago. Oh, wait.
I watched. I hung out with Renee. I told you, right?
Yeah.
I watched it with Renee.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. It's really cool, and I can't wait to have that experience with you. Like I've been friends with Renee on the internet.
To watch wrestling together.
No, what I'm saying, that was the first time we got to hang out in public. Or not in public in person. I'm saying we never met in person before, so it was really, really cool. We've been friends on the internet for years, and that was the first time we got to hang out in person. And we watched wrestling together. But we also had some beer and eat some food and stuff.
Yeah,
broke bread, as the kids say, and.
I see.
And also Renee was saying he'd be at our wedding, so you'll get to meet him there too.
Got it. Oh, geez. Oh man, I got this.
Breaking news.
No. There's a clip that's on my phone right now. It's the old Hunter Hearst Helmsley gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
and it was he's wrestling Buck Zumhoff. Oh God. Yeah, Danny Davis was the referee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Buck Zumhoff. God.
Well,
Yeah, the rock and roller.
did we talk about R-Truth cutting his hair?
Yeah.
We talked about that already on here. That was
I like
don't
what
think
they're
that-
doing with R-Truth. But I mean, well, the thing was is that he was released and everybody was freaking out. And we were telling
Right.
people, hey, just chill, just relax. Everything's
Right.
cool. I mean, and he came back. The people brought him. I mean, they brought him back. I think Meanie even told a story on Twitter. It was like that happened to him when he was first released. And then Jim Ross told him there was a reprieve from the governor, and they brought him back. Which happens. That happens. You have your run, guys. Don't ever think you have a permanent job in the business because that's rare. It's 1 in a million if that happens. Because you're always going from other place to other place. It's always temporary. Because we were talking earlier. The shelf life is only for so long, and it used to be in the territory days. Yeah,
you hear the phrase, "You get your run," and your run doesn't last forever.
Oh hell no! Nope, nothing lasts forever. We're not even here forever. God,
no, but I'm saying like your run won't last for life. They don't say give them a job for life.
No, not at all. Not at all. But hey, folks, thank you. We're going to come back again with Raw SmackDown next week, and then after that, we'll go with the events that are happening of the weekend. Anything else that you had on your mind there, Mr. Castle?
I can't think of any, but
Right.
I just want to say happy holidays to everybody. All the holidays that have passed.
You talking about the
happy birthday to everybody who's had one of those.
My birthday's in 2 days. He's saying that to me. Folks. My birthday is in 2 days. I'm going to be 52 years old, and actually, it's kind of funny because people still ask me if I'm willing to get back into the ring, and I said the only reason why I ever would was so my daughters can see me wrestle. That would be it.
You're gonna. I had a dream about it last night.
Oh, you did? I told you about the dream I had that we were going to work each other, and you said you'd put me over if I didn't blow up.
Just like that. I had a dream just like that, and you were talking about wanting to put the boots on so that you could show to your daughters that you were a wrestler.
Yeah.
That was my dream. That was my dream I had last night, and I think it's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, you and they want to see us work each other?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
You want somebody to make you look good, don't you?
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm the only one who can do that.
Yeah, he's the only one. Everybody's like, no, not selling for him. Not bumping and selling for you.
Right.
I would do a Dusty Rhodes. I'll stand in the middle of the ring and just had the elbow and you run right into it.
Kids these days don't know how to feed a comeback, brother. Don't you know that?
Just sit there with the elbow. Boom,
right.
Boom, boom. Hit the elbow, daddy. Hit the elbow. Have you ever watched those? Like you look at it now and you know it, and just like they just run into the elbow. Everybody just runs right. It just stands
just
there.
Doing this, and people running full force at it. And yeah.
God bless Dusty Rhodes. It was great.
Yeah, did you ever see? There's like a cage match in Ring of Honor, like in the early Ring of Honor days that he was a part of. That Ash was in the run-in and took an elbow.
From Dusty?
From Dusty, yeah.
Oh, I would. Oh, yeah. It just kind of reminds me. Go ahead. Like my second WWF match was me and another guy. I can't remember his name. I think his name was Curtis something. And he was from North Carolina. They just put us together as a tag team. And
Mr. Imperfect.
What's that? No.
Not that Curtis.
No. And he was, I think it was Curtis Hayes. And we did a match against the Head Shrinkers. Mm-hmm. So ringside for one of my matches.
And Quiche.
Yeah. This was 94. So ringside at the time was Captain Lou Albano and Afa. So Captain Lou Albano managed one of my matches. I remember I got thrown over the top rope of the match, and your Vince McMahon go, Marconi over the top rope. And my friend paused it. We had it on VHS tape. He paused it. And he goes, I thought I'd never hear that. And then he played it again.
We got to find clips of that and make TikToks out of it or reels.
Yeah, we could. I don't. It's probably somewhere on YouTube if people will look hard enough. But hey, we're gonna wrap this up. It's getting long here. You always get me talking. I'm talking wrestling memories.
Mhm.
But guys, hey, we'll check out Raw and SmackDown next week. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Talk about direction of WWE. I don't think TKO is $3 billion in debt. I highly doubt that because that's
people want to make up things. So because the tribalism of like, if you're AEW fans, that means you're anti WWE. And if you're a WWE fan, that somehow means that you're anti AEW. That's not really how it goes. Just enjoy wrestling. And I think that this is a little bit of that tribalism, a little bit of that separatism,
right.
A little bit of that, like, oh, look at this. I definitely think, it would make sense to say that, like, eventually Triple H is going to step down. Like, they just put him in the Hall of Fame. What a better way to have somebody step down than to put them in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. We'll have to, like I said, there's a lot to do. But hey, guys, we'll see you next week, Tuesday at 12:35. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe, follow us on the socials. And Corey, thank you again, and I will see you guys next week. Do